Yo, slap on your gloves, grab your tools of choice, and hey, meet me in your kitchen, y'all. Hey, I want to welcome you back to my channel. I am your man. Keep a Cup Can Cook. And hey, I know you read that title, so you already understand what we into today, y'all. I'm just looking for something nice, delicious, refreshing, and most of all, light. And that's what I'm talking about for today, y'all. Hey, we're gonna jump right into this. I'm gonna add about 2 tablespoons of olive oil to my skillet. And then I'm just gonna introduce the garlic to it, y'all. What I wanna do is allow this garlic to infuse this olive oil. So what I got it on is a very low flame, y'all. Very low flame, because I want that garlic really to infuse into this olive oil for this dish right here, y'all. Hey, and while this is doing that, hey, how about we stroll through the ingredients? Oh, we got a lot of them, y'all. Well, I'm gonna start off with these carrots. Hey, I just sliced them down thinly. We got some celery right here. Hey, matter of fact, everything will be listed in the description box, all the precise measurements and everything. I got me, this is like a half of a yellow onion that I diced down. I got me a teaspoon fresh thyme. Tablespoon and a half fresh oregano. 2 tablespoons basil. 2 tablespoons unsalted butter. 1 tablespoon granulated sugar. A teaspoon of that sauteed vegetable base. I got me 6 ounces, y'all. This is the mushrooms right here, the white bella mushrooms. Then I got another 6 ounces zucchini that I quartered up. Six ounces squash, quartered up. I got me a 28 ounces. That's them whole tomatoes, y'all, in the puree. We're gonna use it all, y'all. And then I got me a bunch, a whole handful of spinach, y'all. That's probably about 4 ounces of spinach. Hey, I just rough chopped it up, y'all. And of course, you already know we got that salt, pepper. Oh, and I got my good friend. You already know these crushed red pepper flakes. We're about to introduce them right now. We're gonna bring this heat on up to a medium. I got some tomato paste right here. I'm gonna go ahead and hit it up right now with a nice tablespoon. Good tablespoon of tomato paste. We want to go ahead and get that tomato paste toasted up in there, in that garlic, in this oil that we infused. I ain't gonna say Happy New Year's to y'all, even though I just did say it. Cause when do you stop saying it, y'all? Let me know something in the comment section. Hey, I feel like I done said it so many times, you know, and ain't nothing wrong with it. It's just like, when do you have to stop? Or when do you stop saying it? I used to say it all the way up until like Martin Luther King's birthday. But then I felt like that was too long. So now I'm breaking it down to halfway, to the eighth. Yeah, just want to get that tomato paste toasted through. All right. Now what you want to do? We're gonna go ahead and hit it up with this butter, 2 tablespoons, and the onion. We're gonna get them onions a head start. Let them do this thing. We're gonna help it to sweat down just a tad bit with a pinch of salt. When you got these onions coated in that tomato paste and everything is looking good, go ahead and introduce those carrots. I mean the celery. Let it begin to release its waters as well. We're gonna jump that heat up to a medium high though. Now we want to introduce the carrots. We want to get those sweated down and that they can release this sweetness. That ground, that fresh thyme. And that garlic and that thyme, man, it's really rolling through here. I'm liking it, y'all. Oh, and over here on my big stove, I got me a nice sized pot of water heating up so we can begin to cook our spaghetti noodles, y'all. We just gonna cook them to probably about 9 minutes, y'all. And then we're gonna finish them up right in here. That's right, y'all. Vegetable spaghetti. I'm about due for something just light, y'all. I just needed something light today. I am your man. Keep a cup, can cook. Yeah. Now that's the sound I like to really hear. Make me feel like I'm doing something here. That's right, y'all. We putting it together. Light and refreshing, but delicious. That's right. But delicious. Oh yeah. All right, now we're going to introduce these mushrooms, y'all. Italian seasoning. Another pinch, salt. Pinch of black pepper. Now y'all know mushrooms is like a sponge. It's gonna begin to take on the flavors that you introduce it to. So watch out who you introduce your mushroom to, y'all. Watch out. We're gonna let those go for a couple of minutes. We're gonna hit it up with this little teaspoon. That's probably a half a teaspoon. My sauteed vegetable base. And I want to get it all out of there because that's the end of my jar. Got to go get me some more, y'all. Got to get some more. Alright y'all, you already know this video, it ain't gonna take very long. We ain't doing nothing but cooking vegetables today, y'all. Something light and refreshing. I am your man. Keep a cup, can cook. But I tell you one thing, if you like this video so far, give me that thumbs up, y'all. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me, y'all. And everybody, hit that little notification bell that you're notified every time your man Keep a Cup Can Cook is dropping another video on you, y'all. Hey, because it's 2024 and he coming with them, y'all. He coming. And believe it, they gonna be delicious. Stand by, y'all. That's right. Alright, now we're about to introduce these tomatoes, y'all. And the juices. You want it all in there. You can go ahead and puncture it down a little bit right now if you want to. It's up to you. Because during the cooking process, it will do it. But you can help it along the way. Nothing wrong with that. We're going to go ahead and bump this up to a high. We're going to introduce this sugar. Just to offset all the acidity. So right now we're going to introduce oregano and the basil. My basil was on its last leg, so I'm glad I decided to get in there and use it. But as I was cutting it up, oh man, the aroma, the perfume that was coming off of them, I was like, yeah, it's still good, Jack. Just ain't looking its best. All right, y'all, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pop this veil on. I'm gonna allow this to come up to temp. We're gonna get a nice little simmering boil, rolling little thing going on with these tomatoes. We're gonna allow them to burst, y'all. And then it's gonna bring the flavor, the sweetness, and everything out of those tomatoes. And hey, I'm gonna clean up this workstation. Always have you some hot soapy water on the ready, y'all. I am your man. Keep a cup, can cook. Hey, I'll be back, y'all. And we're gonna finish this vegetable spaghetti. All right, y'all, this is the nice little simmer that you're looking for right here, y'all. Hey, it's allowing these tomatoes to cook through. It's allowing them to burst. Hey, and that's what you want. Hey, we ain't doing nothing but developing flavor right here, y'all. Hey, at this point in time, what you could do is go ahead and give it a little taste test and see if you want to hit it up with a little bit of Italian seasoning, a little bit more red pepper flakes, some salt, some pepper, whatever. Hey, whatever floats your boat. And it's time to introduce your zucchini and your squash, y'all. We're gonna give that a nice little stir. Now you know squash and zucchini, they hold water. So it's gonna release its waters, but that's what you want it to do. We're gonna continue to cook them through, but they're gonna hold its integrity. And before you know it, y'all, we're gonna have us something delicious, light. Oh man, refreshing. Right before your very eyes. That's right, y'all. I am your man. Keep a cup, can cook. And check it out, y'all. We doing it without meat. Come on, get with your man. Stick to the process. I'll be back, y'all. All right, y'all, I am back. Hey, we going to put the finishing touches on this thing because I'm hungry, y'all. As you can see, I went on here and put my spinach in, y'all. Got my spinach in there. Everything is looking good. Everything tasting good. And like I said, hey, if you like this content, give me that thumbs up, y'all. But what we about to do, we about to introduce this spaghetti to it, y'all. Let me go ahead and get this out the way. That's like 12 ounces spaghetti noodles, y'all. 12 ounces. We're gonna go ahead and get that stirred up in there. Get it to know one another, get it to gel together, y'all. You know how we gotta do it. You know how we got to do it. Get you one of these little nice tools right here that it can move that spaghetti up and down, in and out. How you like it. How y'all weekend? How was your weekend? We coming down to the last nitty gritty of our weekend. No more 4-day weekend for a while. Well, we got Martin Luther King coming up. Some people get it, some don't. Oh yeah. What that looking like for you, y'all? Matter of fact, let me cut the heat on this. And we're gonna allow the residual heat to take that spaghetti noodles the rest of the way, y'all. But I'm liking what I see. What you thinking about it, y'all? That's right, y'all. Come on, let's go. Let's plate this up. It's a couple of things going on. I'm hungry. The football game is on. Hey, we gotta get it, y'all. We gotta get it. I got my bowl into play. We're going to get us some on deck. Our vegetables didn't lose its integrity. Yeah. Let's go in for this taste test, y'all. I'm gonna move this off the camera. First, I'm gonna hit it up with a little bit of Parmesan cheese, y'all. I did say spaghetti, right? That's right, y'all. That's that vegetable spaghetti. Oh man, come on. And I tell you, y'all, it is smelling so good, delicious and scrumptious all at the same time, if that's such a thing. Oh man, let's go in for the taste test, y'all. I told y'all I wasn't gonna be before you very long, y'all. Hey, let's go in. But before I do go in here, y'all, give me that thumbs up if you're liking this video. And if you're new to my channel, hey, hit that subscribe button, y'all. And everybody hit that notification that you're notified every time your man Keep a Cupcake Cook is dropping another video like this one, y'all. Hey, let's go in for the taste test, y'all. You know you're gonna try to burn my mouth. Oh man, I'm telling you, y'all, this is so light. It's refreshing. It's delicious. The vegetables have the integrity. Oh man. Yeah. Hey. And with that said, y'all, I am your man. Keep a Cupcake Cook. And I'm about to take this to the other room, watch me some football, smash it. Hey, I'm saying my goodbyes right now. Bye-bye.